guess that team last night was obviously they're the gold bar in the standings, but what stands out about the game for you?
Well, we lost. We made 2 mistakes, one on a line change and one behind our net. But I thought they played well. I didn't think they gave us that much. We had some good chances, but I didn't think we got a ton of them. I didn't think they had that much either. I thought it was a pretty well-played game. In the end, you got to find a way to win those games. You got to find a way to block one more shot, make one more good play, score on the power play, scoring on one of those rebounds. You just got to find a way, and that's what the good teams do. So if you look at it, we played Vegas and they skated us. And we played this team that was the top 2 teams in the league, and so we got our work to do. And the other question you ask yourself is, were we as detailed as the other team, and do we work as hard or harder than the other team? And so I think there's lots of room for growth on our group, and that's what we got to do. We're done the first half. We got 48 points. That's crawling into the playoffs at 96. And so if you don't want to crawl in the playoffs, you've got to go better. Now we're +7 at home in the second half. And ideally we're going to get healthy one of these days too, and that should help us. But you never know. You just got to dig in for one.
Talked about Mitch last night, what he's got to do on a consistent basis. Just watching him here in practice, he's having fun. Pucks are going in. Is this all part of the process?
Well, for sure. I think his second and third were way better than his first. He knows he's a driver on this team. He's got to come in with swagger each and every day and lead by example and work ethic and be improving his game and be getting stronger and living right and doing all those things, and things will work out for him. So he's just got to keep grinding, and we count on a lot of young people here, as you know, and we need them to be good.
You talked about increased expectations this season. How have you seen guys sort of respond to that over the first half of the season and sort of trying to live up to those expectations?
Well, I think the big thing is just be yourself and work hard each and every day, and we really believe we have enough talent in the room. We got to find a way to be better on a consistent basis, and that's all part of that process. I think learning to win every day and doing things right, sacrificing individual things for the team, I think is so important. So, I'm not evaluating when my next shift is. I'm not evaluating whether I played on the power play or didn't. I'm just working hard to help the guys win, and I think that's the biggest priority for us.
Roman Polak and the GOAT both came back from pretty gruesome injuries to be back on the team today. What does it say about their will and the medical science here on this team?
Yeah, obviously, the guys worked hard. I thought GOAT was good for us last night, and Polak's a guy who obviously didn't start the year on the roster and become an important player for us like he has in the past, and just a competitive guy. Obviously with Zait's out of the lineup, different people play in different situations, but Polak's been real steady for us, so that's important. But obviously, anytime you get a setback, you got to dig in, and I think it's no different than anything in life. Sport mirrors life. You gotta dig in. There's no sense feeling sorry for yourself. No one else does.
You also had that nice moment last night with Johnny Bauer's wife, and the amount of people that you had behind the net was that a reflection of just how many people he really touched in his family?
Well, I just think it's spectacular. I said this last night. I really believe in the end, the measure of a man is the family he raises and the impact they have on society. And so it's your obligation to do good things for those people and set them up with a foundation so they can go out and earn their own confidence and make a difference in the world. And when you see that group out there, obviously pretty special. Must have been some serious parties at their place. Oh my goodness! But the celebration of life that we'll have here today is phenomenal, and obviously he had a fantastic life and touched a lot of people, but no more important than his family.
Through the first half of the season, what's really stood out about Morgan Riley's leadership abilities to you?
Well, I think what stands out most is, everyone talks, when you think leadership, you think about some sort of speech or saying something. To me, leadership is just doing it. It's modeling. It's doing it every single day. And to me, by bringing Hainsey here, what's happened to Morgan Riley is he's real settled in and is really playing. And even when we're not good, he's still good. And so, and that's kind of been a night-in, night basis. He makes way less mistakes than he used to. He's still involved offensively, but he's not running around the rink. He knows the score and the time, and that's all part of just maturing. And we need lots of guys to do that here, actually. And so it's a good step for him.
Any update on Shoshenkov and how he's progressing?
Yeah, I know. I just saw him on the table there this morning. So he walked in the rink with me early yesterday, and then was in here early today. So I guess he's working it.
To clarify, last night you were pretty mad at the whole thing around the net, the Polak thing. angry that there was no call, or angry that the guy had taken advantage of your goal?
No, I just thought that the way the league is set up is you protect the goalie. I thought that was an inside. Our goalie held his stick. He then cross-checked him. To me, when you cross-check the goalie, you deserve a good beating. And to me, I just find a way to know what's going on in the game, and so we let that thing all even out. What I would say to you is this, though, is the referees and the linesmen, they're trying to get it right. It's going fast. It's hard. They're not trying to, they don't get in the game trying to screw anybody, and so they're doing the best they possibly can. I just thought that was a situation. It should have been 50. When you hit someone's goal, you deserve a good pop.